Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? So yeah, my name's Pratik. I'm with the Tennessee Immigrant and Refugee Rights Coalition. I have provided you all with some light reading, so giving you all some homework after this. But no, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. And I'm here to kind of talk about laws and legislation that affect the refugee community. What we've seen in the past, which I know Rutherford County, you guys know a lot about what's happened in the past, and then what's happening now and how we can make a difference. And so, how many people were here in 2011 when we had to deal with the anti-Sharia law? Wow, so a good number of you, right? And so there's a lot of anti-Sharia law, a lot of organizing that happened in the Muslim community and in the refugee community. And people went out, they shared their stories, they talked to the media, and we killed a lot of that legislation, and we made a big difference at that time. At the same time, those same legislators who were proposing a lot of the anti-Sharia law, they were also proposing a lot of anti-immigrant laws and kind of going after undocumented immigrants as well. And I think it's interesting that now in 2016 or 2017, it feels like 2016. I wish it was 2016. But now in 2017, we kind of see the same thing, right? We see one person that's going after multiple groups of people, and a lot of us are kind of seeing a lot of this hate, but it's also, the silver lining here is that this is a big organizing opportunity, right? I'm sure all of you here have seen friends who are energized to make a difference that you would have never thought, 18 months ago that they would do anything, you know what I mean? And so, to kind of talk about what legislation is going on right now, we're gonna start on a federal level, and then we're going to go to a state level real quick. Everyone has heard about the Muslim ban, and that also affects the refugee community as well. And I am happy to know, if you guys have not heard, but the first Muslim ban after President Trump had said that he will see us in court, he then didn't see us in court, and then decided to put another Muslim ban out, and then the courts also lifted that one as well. And that's a victory for for people who are really on the activist level, right? That's a victory because of direct actions, because of people who are at the airports and doing a lot of actions there for the first Muslim ban, and the second one, has also been a huge victory. So that's kind of on the federal level what's happening. On the state level, in 2015, there was a lawsuit that the Tennessee state legislature decided to sue the federal government over refugee resettlement. To end it in Tennessee, basically, is what they're trying to do. So, as Megan mentioned before, we had World Relief has closed, Catholic Charity has laid off half of their staff because the refugee cap went from 110,000 to 50,000. Well, the Tennessee state legislature, they want to bring that number to 0. And if we bring that number to 0, I think a lot of you know Abdu. He's one of the most friendly faces I've ever come across. And he wouldn't be here if something like that happened. People like Abdu wouldn't be able to come over here. And I don't know about you all, but Abdu's my brother, man. I can't stand for that. I'm not going to let my family be held out, And so in 2016, that legislation was introduced in 2015. They decided to put it on hold and wait until the elections ended. And with the results the way they were, we had thought that they would not push forward because they thought that they had someone there that was on their side. Well, they've decided to sue the federal government because they have gotten notified by the top level officials that the federal government isn't going to send a lawyer to defend. So there's going to be no resistance when they push their way through. And so it's up to us to make those calls out, to make sure that our senators and our representatives know that we don't support that lawsuit. And I know that feels like it doesn't make a difference. Trust me, it does. If you guys make those calls and then you tell your neighbors to make those calls, it makes a huge difference. And so I think the question becomes, when do I know to make that call? I've got a lot of materials out here, but you can sign up for our email list to get our action alerts, so you'll know when to make calls, not only on this lawsuit, but any lawsuit that attacks the Muslim community, attacks the immigrant community, and attacks the refugee community. I am putting my spiel real quick. I know that 10 minutes, we could talk about this for days if we really wanted to. But I really believe that the people in this room, we can make a difference. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but I guarantee you that if we, keep this spirit up, keep this energy up that I was talking about earlier, you all in the room can make a difference. You guys can change Rutherford County, you guys can change the state of Tennessee, but I hope that you guys are going to be standing next to me for however long it takes to make change, and I'm excited to stand next to you. So, thank you guys so much. Again, I am available for questions. I will be here the entire night, and so whatever questions you guys have, feel free to ask. Thank you.